Hi guys, there will be announcements at the end of the video, but I don't want to make a super long intro and I really just want to get into the fanfiction. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started with the Aizawa ex-verbally abused listener. You were a teacher at UA, very well known with all of the students. They loved you, and you loved them. You got along with the faculty, and Aizawa. Shōta Aizawa was your favorite teacher. You liked the way he did things. Granted, you guys didn't talk very often, but when you guys did, you had really good, deep conversations, and you loved that. Today, Aizawa was set to sit in on your class to look at progress. It was a weird thing Principal Naizu asked him to do, since he had never asked any other teacher or anyone to do it before to you, and you had been working there just as long as him. But you genuinely didn't mind. Today you had class 1 a.m. You were teaching them English, and it was a pretty normal day. Except for in the middle of the day, you got a phone call. As your phone rang, you looked over to see it was your boyfriend. You just took a deep breath out and told the class to excuse you for a moment. You stepped outside and answered the call. You were met with yelling and screaming on how worthless you were. You felt like shit. You had forgotten to put his lunch in the refrigerator, and it was your fault. You came back into the classroom not saying anything, apologizing that you had to take that. You continued to teach, but your whole demeanor had changed. You were irritated, you were sad, and this didn't go unnoticed by the students and Aizawa. No one said anything until Denki Kaminari said something. He raised his hand, and you looked at him. Yes, Kaminari? Are you okay, Miss Helen? I know, it's kind of weird, but after you took that phone call, your whole demeanor changed, and it's not like you to be sad at work. Denki beamed. You smiled softly. Yeah, Denki, I'm fine. I just... it's a long story. Clean up, guys. We only have 5 minutes left. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves once you're done. You sat at your desk and let out a sigh as all the students exited the classroom. But Aizawa was still there. Are you okay? He asked with a puzzled look on his face. Yeah, I'm fine. I just, home stuff. It doesn't matter, Aizawa. Please call me Shōta. And it does matter because I don't really like seeing you sad. You looked at him a bit confused. What do you mean? I mean, he sighed again, not knowing how to get his sentence out, which you found funny. You've never seen him stutter before, so this was different. You looked at him. Are you okay? You asked softly. Yeah, I just... Never mind, forget it. Just know I'm here if you ever need to talk, he said as he looked at you. You smiled and shook your head. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Aizawa. Anytime, Ellen. He left the room. Flash forward, about a week forward. You were staying late to grade papers. You were exhausted, drained from today's work and all of the extra grading you had done. You were walking out of the school. You were gonna walk home because you knew you knew none of the trains were stopping where you needed them to. It was only about a 10-minute walk and you could really use the fresh air. But when you got outside, you were met with your boyfriend. He was standing on his car, waiting for you. You sighed to yourself, not saying anything, as you walked up to him. Hey, save it, he said, in an annoyed expression. God, why are you so worthless? Why can't you even be home on time to cook me dinner? You know that's your only job. Clean the house and cook dinner. You know your place, Wyan, he said as he looked at you. I'm sorry, I had to get some work done and you couldn't get your sentence out. You were afraid. You didn't want to anger him any farther. God, you're so worthless. Don't bother coming home tonight. He got in his car and left. You sighed exasperatingly as you looked down at the ground as tears fell from your eyes. But you didn't know someone had saw that. Someone was very angry right now, and I think you all know who it is, but still. Aizawa walked up behind you and laid a hand on your back, which made you jump slightly, because you didn't exactly know he was there. Oh, it's just you. Oh, thank God. Sorry guys, it's 5 in the morning, I haven't slept yet. You put a hand on your stomach. You put a hand on your chest and let out a deep breath. What the hell was that? He said as he looked at you. Oh, nothing, just... I wasn't home in time to cook dinner. It's stupid. It's nothing. You were stuttering. You couldn't exactly get your sentence out. What? Does he always treat you like that? Aizawa said as he looked at you and laid a hand on your shoulder, which made you slightly back away. Yeah, it's nothing new. It's fine. It's just how he talks to me. It's nothing, he said with a smile as you turned to walk away. He grabbed your arm and pulled you in for a hug. Aizawa was never really the affectionate type, but right now he could tell you needed it. He rubbed your hair. You're not worthless. He's an asshole if he thinks so, and you don't deserve that. Look at me. He pulled you out and made you look at him. Why do you stay with him? It's nothing, Aizawa. Shōta, please, he said. Here, come home with me. He unzipped his sleeping bag and took off his jacket. He had been waddling around in that thing all day, which he found funny. You put on his jacket. My car's over there. Come on. You walk to the car and begin to drive to his house. Your breathing slowed and you closed your eyes, watching the world go by as you sat in Aizawa's car. Your breathing was stable and not labored like usual. You were relaxed, for once not on edge, and you felt right. This felt right. Going home with him, being around him always felt right. When you were with him, conversation just flowed, and when you guys even weren't talking, the silence was comfortable and not deafening like it was with everyone else. It felt safe. It felt right. You yawned as that was kind of a perfect. I'm sorry to interrupt, but my yawn was perfect timing. You yawned as you laid your head on the door, letting out a deep breath as your hand found his. You and Shōta weren't the closest, but you wanted to be close to him in more ways than one, if you're being honest. You let your hand find his as you let your middle finger slide up his palm, interlocking your fingers with his. You could feel his eyes on you, but he didn't say anything. He carefully wrapped his hand, or he carefully locked his fingers back with yours, holding you tightly. You didn't say anything, neither did he, but a fiery crimson rose across your cheeks as you realized what you were doing. When you were with him, you felt loved. You felt like everything in the world was right, and you felt like nothing could go wrong. You finally arrived at his house, and you both got out of the car. As you let go of his hand, you felt cold, oddly enough. Do you want to talk about it? He said as he handed you a cup of coffee. Sure. It's nothing serious. He's always upset with me. He yells at me, and he doesn't think I have any other place besides cooking and cleaning, taking care of the house and stuff. And he's right. No, he's not right, Ellen. When? Look at me. He cuffed your face and made you look at him. I hate yawning because all of y'all in the comments are going to be yelling at me to get some sleep. Sorry. You yawned. Oh, did you yawn? Sorry, that was the wrong line. You looked at him. Look at me. You're perfect. Just the way you are, and everything he's doing isn't right. You need to get out of there. This is emotional abuse, and you should know that better than anyone. Ryan, we've seen things like this. They affect them for years, and I can't have that happen to you. Aizawa says as he took some hair and pushed it behind your ear. serious, Aizawa. His hand felt cold as it wrapped. His hand felt kind of cold as he slightly flinched away. But soon you got used to it. You leaned into his touch and smiled happily. It is that serious, Wayne. Please, let me get you out of this situation. Fine. But can we stay like this for a little longer? It's nice, you said softly, as you pressed yourself farther into his hand. Of course we can't. You guys didn't do anything that night. You guys talked for hours and fell asleep on the sofa. A couple days had passed and you had swiftly moved out of your house. Your ex-boyfriend was very upset about this, but you weren't in a good situation there. You moved in with Aizawa until you found your own apartment. He had insisted that you stay with him, and you genuinely didn't mind. It was 8 in the morning, and you had just made a pot of coffee. You were in Aizawa's t-shirt since you were in the process of washing your clothes. When Aizawa woke up and had hugged you from behind, you weren't dating, but you pretty much acted like a married couple. Man, he hummed as he smelled coffee. He was already more tired than usual since he had to do patrol last night. You gave him a drink of yours and told him you would make him a cup, but he wouldn't let go of you. You have to let go of me so I can do that, he said as you tried to get away. No. He was a big baby when he was sleepy and in the mornings, in general, but still. I'll just drink yours, he said as he took another drink from your cup. Hey, I need some myself. I'm tired too. We have to go deal with those damn brats today. Aizawa, for our students, he said simply. Yeah, our students are very annoying. Let's just say that. I mean, you're not wrong there. You leaned back onto him. We have to get ready. Yeah. Ryan, before we go, I want to ask you something. What's up? You said softly. Will you stay with me? What do you mean? We already live together. No, I mean, like, stay with me, like... Would you be my girlfriend? As I was saying kind of shyly, I found it so cute. Of course, I'll be your girlfriend. You snorted a little and turned around, kissing his nose softly. I thought we were already dating. It's been about a month and you and Aizawa dating. And today, sorry, my phone moved. And today, most of your clothes were dirty, so you just needed a button-up blouse. Not even. You just needed a hoodie to throw on. You didn't feel like wearing your bed up, so you just threw on a hoodie. But you didn't realize it was Aizawa's hoodie. In class when I did. When you walked in, ready to teach, Bina made the first comment. Oh my god, is that Mr. Aizawa's hoodie? She squealed. You were a bit shocked, and so was the rest of the class. But soon everyone started to comment on it. Oh my god, it totally is, Denki said. Pay up, shitty hero, you owe me 20, Bakugo said as he put his hand out. Come on, man. It's not confirmed yet. They're wearing his clothes, Bakugo said as he looked at Kiri. But baby, we know I'm broke, Kirishima said. It's fine. I'll buy dinner the rest of this week. Give me my 20 though. Fine. Kirishima slapped a 20 in Bakugo's palm as Bakugo stuffed it in his pocket. Love you. I hate you, Kiri said. We'll talk about this later, class, but right now we have an English quiz because I said so. Blah, 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 blah. End of the story. We love it here. There's more. There's like a little chunk of the class talking, but still. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm pretty tired. Hold on. I want to show you what time it is. It's 5:22 in the morning. Yeah. I haven't slept yet, which is cool. I have to be up in 30 minutes, technically, so I'm probably gonna get some sleep now, and then I'll be up in like 30 minutes for school, and then after school, I'm gonna film another video. Hi. So, I also want to start posting twice a week in like 2 weeks, because I want to make a schedule, and I want to get a lot of stories written and filmed, pre-filmed, so, I'm not like rushing to film. I'm sorry I haven't posted in so long. I've been stressed with school and making videos and making stories. Yeah, I'm also working on editing a bit more, so my videos will be better quality. But yeah, that's really it. I'm so tired. My eating disorder series will start in about 2 weeks, 3 maybe. I don't want to start it till I'm done with school, and I only have like 2 weeks left of school, so that's good. Yeah. So I have 2 weeks left of school, and then I'll start my eating disorder series, over the summer. So, yeah. And if you guys haven't seen the first video I've ever made, there will also be a part 2 of that coming out because it feels necessary to make, because lots of people have been asking me for part 2 of that one video. It's a polyamory ship between Kirishima, Todoroki, and Bakugo, and that was like my first ever video, so it's been like 4 months. But yeah, 5 months maybe. Alright. Thanks for watching. I love you guys so much. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. Bye. I love you. Mama, get some rest, chickens. Yeah, bye, chicken nuggets.